What Friday is?
Friday.
14th?
Oh, yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, as part of the celebration of the holiday, here at today's 6 on Your Side, we are going to treasure some of the Valley's most unique and special love stories.
We start tonight with one love story that began all the way back in 1947 and led to everlasting love with a husband making the ultimate sacrifice. Mike Sharp has the story.
I feel I was the most fortunate woman in the world.
Mavy Stoddard and her husband Dory didn't get the chance to spend their lives together. They were married just 15 years before Dory gave his own life to save Mavy during a 2011 mass shooting in Tucson, Arizona. But even after all of that, Mavy still considers herself lucky for her time she spent with the love of her life.
We just had a good time on everything and everywhere we went. I mean, trying to make each other's dreams come true.
In that they succeeded, and it was a long time coming. Mavy and Dory actually met back in 1947 when they were both in the 6th grade, and Mavy still holds tight her diary entry from nearly 70 years ago that tells the story of their first date.
He wanted to sit in the balcony so he could kiss me. So we did, and he kissed me. I was the first girl he ever kissed, but he had to wait almost 50 years to get me.
The couple went their separate ways after high school, each marrying their first spouses for 41 years. But then, in 1995, the 6th grade sweethearts were reunited at a friend's wedding, and Dory got a second chance to kiss his dream girl.
He'd improved.
Together, the couple traveled the world, and she says they fit 30 years of marriage into the 15 they actually got with one another. Mavy says Dory dedicated himself to making sure she was happy.
He was a wonderful Christian man who put everybody ahead of himself, especially me. Anything he could do to make me happy made him happy.
Even in his final moments, Dory put himself between the gunman and Mavy and waited to make sure she was okay before he passed on in her arms.
I'm very, very thankful that the Lord let me hold him as he died and was able to tell him I loved him and that I wasn't hurt.
Mavy will not have Dory to celebrate Valentine's Day on Friday, and she won't have him for what would have been their 18th wedding anniversary next week. Instead, she passes on the gift she received and shares what she learned in her 15 years of perfect marriage.
We tried our best to do everything we wanted to do and say everything that we wanted to say, and never, never let anybody leave that you love without telling them you love them, because you may not see them again.
Mike Sharp, today's 6 on Your Side.